City Boy Floyd in the building. Salute, salute. And actually, that song fits perfectly for today's show. Man, when y'all see this video, man, y'all gonna be like, what? Shout out to New York Nikki, baby, in the building. What's up, New York Nikki? How you doing? I appreciate you always pulling up and showing support. Shout out to New York Nikki. Hey, Miss Camille, good to see you, love. Good to see you. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Good to see you. Shout out to you. I appreciate you and everything that you do for this channel. Shout out to you. And happy Valentine's Day to everyone. All the ladies, happy Valentine's Day to y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. You know? Shout out to Cynical in the building. Hey, Sin. What's going on with you, Cynical? Good to see you. Good to see you in the building. One of my lovely lady moms that always come through and hold it down. We are 2 for 2 thus far. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Stingray in the building. What up, Stingray? Salute, champ. Salute. Yeah. 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 Just we gonna get into it, man. That's why I played What More Can I Say by Jay-Z. Because after seeing this video, y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. And we got to talk about this before we get into the video. MAGA hat wearing patient refused help by a nurse. Listen to that. A MAGA hat wearing patient refused help by a nurse. Now, yesterday, we spoke on the federal workers buyout that over 65,000 people, federal workers, have taken. They've taken the buyout, right? And what we spoke on yesterday's show is we spoke on how that was Trump's strategy to rule out the swamp or the filth that's in the system. These are people in our system who work in places in our system who don't have no morals, who don't have no ethics, who are not good people. And they are just there to collect a check. Now, I know a lot of y'all will argue with me and say, well, DS1, that's what they're all doing. But that's not so. Everybody who's a nurse, some people who wanted to be nurses, who wanted to be doctors, is because they grew up and they wanted to help people. They actually wanted to help heal people because they don't like to see people die. These are people who actually love people. These are not people who are just doing something for a paycheck. This is why on yesterday's show, I spoke about this, because in certain areas, you have your job, and you doing this job. During the pandemic, they were called essential workers. So you essential workers are not just there to do a job. You are there to help and aid and assist people. So if you're not a people's person, you should not be working with people. And there's too many people who are in these government agencies, who are in municipalities, who are in institutions that is supposed to help people, and they are there just to collect a paycheck. These are the people who I believe, and this is just my opinion, You know, you can disagree. These are the people who I think took the buyout. These are people who I think don't even care to have their jobs anymore. Because to them, their job was just something to pay their bills. You know, being a police officer don't mean anything to me. You know, I just wait till my shift is over and I clock out and I go home. You know, these are the cops that just go around and try to make quota. These are your cops that'll lock your ass up for sitting on the subway steps. So they could go back to the station and sit in the station and do paperwork. These are not police officers who are out here looking to solve crime, who are looking to make the environment safer for people, which is the reason why, or so we thought, that when we were in elementary school, remember when the teacher asked you what you wanted to be when you wanted to grow up? And you had people who said, I want to be a fireman. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a pediatrician. I want to be a scientist. I want to be an archaeologist. I want to be a veterinarian. Do you really think that you can go into these spaces and lack morals and integrity and not be a people's person? And this is what we have in our government here in the United States. They're just qualified by a piece of paper, but they are not the right people for the job because they don't care enough. And this is what's, to me, this is a big problem in society today. The lack of empathy for people. People don't care anymore. You should not be working in a government or work on a federal level if you don't care about the state of the people. If all you care about is your bills and your paycheck, then you need to go and work in the lower rungs of society. You know, go stock some shelves. But you should not be no police officer. You should not work in the medical field and you got a nasty attitude. You don't know how to talk to people. You always walking around with your face frowned up. You don't need to be nobody's teacher. You don't need to be teaching kids. You don't even like kids. Why are you a teacher? You don't like children. But you work with children. How ironic. And then we wonder why these children be getting abused. I just saw a story this morning where a lady who worked in a daycare smacked a 2-year-old in the face because he spit on her. Listen to what I just said. A teacher smacked a 2-year-old in the daycare. She smacked the 2-year-old because he spit on her. Why are these people working with children? Why are people like this working with children? Why? Why? And today, we're going to show y'all another example of this. We're going to show y'all another example of this. And this is why I believe a lot of people took the buyout, because they don't want their goddamn jobs no more anyway. They don't want their jobs anyway. And these are good jobs. These are not shitty jobs. They just got shitty people working these jobs. That's why people think, oh, these jobs are so stressful and these jobs are this and these jobs are that. No, you got the wrong people in place. And Trump is here to clean up all the filth, all the nasty, disgusting people who really don't like people. You don't need to have high positions in society or high positions in the workforce if you don't care about people. Plain and simple. If you don't care about people, you don't need to work with people. Period. Shout out to my man Bucket in the building. Salute. You don't need to work with nobody. You don't need to be working with children. You don't need to be working with special ed people. Children with special needs, adults with special needs. You don't need to be no pediatrician. You don't need to be a doctor, a nurse, a police officer, a fireman, none of that shit. If you don't care about people, you should not work in economics, in finance. See, I told y'all a long time ago, and I did a show about this. Character is the true currency. See, that's why they say the love of money is the root of all evil. Because it's the character. Money can change your character. Money could make you not give a fuck about nobody. Because you think everyone's expendable. Because you think you can deal with everybody at the expense of your money. You see? And this is why all of these government people are fighting back against Trump, is because Trump is exposing these people. And I told all foundational Black Americans, shut up and mind your business. Shut up and mind your business and pay your bills. Let them people fight, because that's what this is. Because you got one side that's pushing for change versus another side that wants shit to stay the same. See, because if things stay broken, we could keep being paid. But if Trump come in here and start trying to fix shit, it's going to mess up our money. This is why all of these government officials are against Trump. Because Trump is coming in and exposing all of these Ponzi schemes and all of these ways that these government people line their pockets at the expense of us. How they go get federal funding for programs, only allocate a certain amount of funds to the program and pocket the rest of the goddamn money. You see? See, Trump is making all the dishonorable people here in the country, all the people who don't have ethics and morals, and think that America is a free-for-all, these are the people who are upset. These are the people who have a problem with Make America Great Again. Because to make America great again, it cuts off the bullshit that we've been used to riding on. You see, that's the problem. That's what people are against. I don't get to do what I want no more. Stop it. That's how the American people are acting. That's how the people in the government are acting. I can't do this no more. Why I can't go outside? That's what this is. That's what this is. That's what this whole goddamn country done turned into because of poor leadership. Because of poor leadership. And now you got what you're about to see today. You have now in the system what y'all are about to witness. Pure sickness. Because we done got used to being sick. That has become normal. That now that correction is coming, we think something is wrong. Oh, y'all don't really see what Trump is doing. What is he doing? What is he doing? Huh? What are you doing? Making the same people who y'all been talking about for years, that's been keeping people down, these are the people who he checking. These are the people who are really upset. So what you upset about? What up, King Sight? Salute. DMC 2021 says the amount of fraud is off the charts. It's going to take a while for the penny to drop. Of course. Of course. What's up, Scott Norris? New York Nikki says some of them don't want to work anyway. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. They just go to work and wait till it's time to get off. The hospitals in New York City is horrible. They're horrible. The hospitals in New York City are horrible. Them women in there got nasty ass attitudes. You're not even comfortable in the hospital. That's a problem. That is a problem. And that needs to change. That needs to change. So let's get to this video. Make sure y'all support the show. Hit the like button. Double tap your screens if y'all are coming through on the vertical feed. Let's try to hit the goal, y'all. Y'all see the goal? Let's try to hit the goal so we can extend the show. If not, we will wrap up the show and I'll see you guys at 3 p.m. But let's try to hit the goal, y'all. Hit the like button, though. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Hit the like button and share the show. Watch this. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. This is for educational purposes only. Shout out to Brian, Anthony, and Joy Janine. This is their channel. I think they're a husband and wife, but they also reviewed this video. I want you to get the hell out. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Art of War in the building. Salute, Art of War. Let me put up my fair use. Look at this.
Right now. You can't do this. I don't care about you filming. Like I told you, I'm not seeing you. I am not. Take that ridiculous hat off if you want to be seen by you. Keep recording, baby. Keep recording. I don't care about her recording. Listen to this. Hey. What's insane is you come in my office. I have the right not to see you. The right? Yes. Read the laws that just passed, honey. Take the ridiculous hat off if you want me to see. No. Okay, well, he can be sick. He can stay sick. He can remain sick. You in that recording can get the hell out too. You did not talk to my wife like that. Sit down. Who you think you is? That you think that you got that hell on? You somebody? I'm somebody. You need me. I don't need you. I don't need you. You just put your hands on me. That's a lawsuit. No, that's a lawsuit. You can see me when I come in here. I got insurance. I'll pay for my insurance. And you go see me. Or you go and get someone else and tell them to come and see me. Let's get this clear. You want me to touch on you when you want me to touch on you. You want me to see you, don't you? I'm going to have to touch you then, right? Answer that. You want me to see you? You want me to touch you?
Do y'all see what I'm talking about? This is the filth that's in our system. This woman just denied this man health care because of a fucking MAGA hat. Do y'all see the ridiculousness that is going on? People are losing their minds. These people don't deserve no job. I could wear whatever hat I want to wear. Who are you to tell me to take my hat off? This is insanity, guys. Pure insanity. That woman don't deserve no job. Why is she working with people? This is what I was just talking about. Why are people like this working with people? People like that need to be somewhere in a factory lifting boxes or some shit. Why is she working with people? And we're going to play it again because we got some new people in the building. What up, Javon Freeman? Bro, that's not even immaturity, man. That's not even immaturity. That's not immaturity. That's bigger than immaturity. Let me put the tip in. Salute, Brody. Salute. That's way beyond immaturity, bro. That is way beyond immaturity. Shout out to New York Nikki for becoming a member. I appreciate you. Shout out to you, New York Nikki, baby. Salute, salute. This is way beyond immaturity. Way beyond immaturity. Let's play it again. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. This don't make no goddamn sense. This woman is a nurse. This woman is a nurse, y'all. She's supposed to be a nurse. Supposed to be. And because this man has on a MAGA hat, she denies him health care.
I want you to get the hell out of my office right now.
She told him to get the hell out of her office. She just told this man to get the hell out of her office. Hold on. Do you know how many codes she just violated by saying that? She just told this man to get the hell out of her office, like she talking to her child. These are unprofessional people. See, just because you're educated doesn't mean you know how to act. Education does not equal maturity. Education does not equal professionalism. Education does not equal character. See, she a woman who think because she graduated from some school and got a little paper that she could talk to people any way she thinks she wants to. She thinks her nurse position gives her the carte blanche to disrespect people. See, these are people who need to be fired. You don't need to be working around people. You need to go work for Sephora. Go sell some lipstick. Since you like to run your mouth, go sell lipstick. You don't need to be helping people. You're disrespectful and you're nasty. This is a nasty woman. Mean-spirited and nasty. Zero professionalism. She told this man to get the hell out of her office. That right there is grounds for you getting fired immediately. And all of this because she doesn't like Donald Trump. So now Donald Trump is making people get themselves fired and stop themselves from living a life. So now we're going to blame Donald Trump being a president for why people don't want to work no more. So if she walked out from behind her office and walked out there and saw a bunch of patients with MAGA hats on, she was going to tell all of them to get the hell out of her office. And these are people who need to be working in the positions that they're working in. If you're not a people's person, see, this is why Trump said we're going back to the era of common sense. This is common sense. But this is why my father always told me, son, common sense isn't common. If you are not a people's person, don't work for people. Let me repeat it again. If you are not a people's person, you do not need to work for the public. Okay? So that means customer service jobs, sales jobs, medical jobs, police. You cannot be an essential worker if you do not like people. Okay? 1 + 1 is 2. Why are you working with people if you don't like people? There's more to working a job than you getting paid. You show up to do a job. The job has to be done based on a certain procedure. When you don't follow that, then that means you are not doing your job correctly. When you're not a people's person and you still decide to work with people and to work for people, guess what you do? You become less effective at doing your job. So I guarantee y'all, this woman right here, she probably gets poor ratings from her patients. You know how when you go to a doctor and then after you leave, they ask you a survey. They ask you, well, how was the provider that took care of you today? Were they nice to you? How did they talk to you? How were their communication? How did the office look? 9 times out of 10, this woman gets horrible reviews because she's a nasty woman. You can tell that if her team lost the goddamn Super Bowl and you came in there with the Super Bowl champs hat on, she might threaten to not see you. Or if she don't threaten to see you, she might make you feel uncomfortable. If I would have walked in her goddamn office with a Philadelphia Eagles hat on and she's a Kansas City Chiefs fan, she might have made me feel uncomfortable by throwing shots at me while she's taking care of me. Like, oh, that's a nice hat. You know, she seems to be that type of person. What's wrong with people, man? Y'all doing all of this shit because Donald Trump is the president? Now you're treating people bad? Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. This is buffoonery because of a MAGA hat.
I want you to get the hell out of my office right now.
Patient gets denied health care. Get the hell out of my office right now because he has on a MAGA hat. Listen to how she justifies why she's doing what she's doing. Listen to this.
You can't do this. I don't care about you filming. Like I told you.
I don't care about you filming. Look how disgruntled she is. She's out of control. She said, I don't care if you're filming.
I'm not seeing you. I am not. Take that ridiculous hat off if you want.
Take that ridiculous hat off if you want me to see you. Who the hell do people think they are? Let me say this, man. Let me say this. Who the hell do you people think y'all are today? Who do you think you are? And you work for me. My insurance pays for me. Who the hell do you think you are to tell me what you not gonna do when I'm paying you? Do you see the sickness in people's mind today? This is a sickness. And watch how she tries to justify this. Watch how she try to justify this. Thank you, New York Nikki. I appreciate it. 22 in the building. What up, 22? My man Cleveland. What up, Cleveland? What's good? Yeah, she needs to get locked up, Thomas K. She damn sure do need to get locked up. She sure does. Look at this. This is disgusting. This is disgusting.
Keep recording, baby. Keep recording. I don't care about her recording. Listen to me. What's insane is you come in my office. I have the right not to see you.
She has the. Do you hear this dumb shit? Do you hear this dumb shit? She has the right to not see him because he has on a MAGA hat. Do y'all hear this? What up, Scorpio? She said she has the right In what rule book, ma'am? In what medical rule book or handbook did it tell you that you could deny anyone health care, and for what reasons? Tell me, ma'am. What school did you go to where they told you that you could deny someone health care because of a piece of attire that they have on? What school you went to? What school you went to? ICDC? Where you got your medical degree from that told you that dumbass shit? What school told you that? This is it. This is disgusting. All because of a hat. Right. She must have learned from TV, Javon. Right. Grey's Anatomy. New York Nikki says she needs to be suspended with a mandatory refresher course in customer service. No, she needs to be fired. She needs to be fired. She needs to be fired, New York Nikki. And I know you probably not saying that because she a woman, so you probably think she shouldn't get fired, but she needs to be fired. She needs to be fired. Absolutely. Fired. Not suspended. She needs to be fired.
Right. Yes. Read the laws that just passed, honey. Take the
Look, and then look how she's sitting up here lying, talking about read the laws. What law tell you that you could man?
Not to see you, but right. Yes. Read the laws that just passed, honey. Take the ridiculous hat off if you want me to see you.
Take the ridiculous hat off if you want me to see you. What law states that? What law states that? The laws? What law? See, these are the people Donald Trump is talking about that needs to be out of the system. These are the people that's part of this swamp. It's people that think like this and treat people like this. When you work for people, you work for people. If you don't see me, you don't have a salary. But she talking as if it's the other way around. See, these are people who need to be sent somewhere else. You don't need to be working around people. You don't need to be working. Go sit down somewhere. You bringing that nasty street attitude into the professional world. It's because you haven't checked yourself. You think your degree grants you full immunity for disrespecting people. You have to respect your patients. You can't disrespect patients. But you have people in society who think because they have a job that you have to kiss their ass. You have people in the medical field like this. You have police officers like this. These are people who are abusing their authority. Yes. These are people who are abusing their authority. These are people who don't need to be working in the system. You do that shit in your house. You don't do that in the public. You are an essential worker. You work for the goddamn people. Who you talking to, miss? You work for me. Police officers work for you. Firemen, they work for you. They don't have no goddamn right saying anything to us like this. Yes, you work for me. God damn it. Yes, you work for me. Long as I don't walk in this establishment butt ass naked, I could wear what I want to wear and it could say what I wanted to say. That's called freedom of speech. Miss, you out of line and you're unprofessional. And you're bringing your personal feelings and it's affecting your work output. See, you're incompetent. You don't need to work here. This is what Trump rooted out with the buyouts. See, it was plenty of people just as nasty as this woman, as we looking at today, who rather sit at home and collect a check because they don't want to work for nobody. They just went and got a degree to make more money. They ain't go get a degree to make a substantial impact in society, to actually help people. They just went and got a degree so they could make $15,000, $20,000 more. And now that they making $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 a year, everybody could kiss their ass because I drive a Benz to work. Kiss my ass because I got a Tesla. And that's how she treat her patients. This woman needs to be fired. Fired. Just like a correction officer, these female correction officers that walk around the jail and act like all these goddamn niggas are her children. She can't talk to them any kind of way. Yes, you can report COs. It's a code of conduct. You forgot about that? You forgot that every job you work at, there's a handbook, rules and guidelines. You forgot that, ma'am? But see, like most of y'all don't even read the goddamn handbooks. You don't read shit. Not even knowing you done signed and agreed that you will follow the goddamn rules. And you don't even know them. See, these are the people who Trump want to get out of the system. You done acquiesced to some shit that you know nothing about. You done signed, I hereby agree to all these terms, and you never read the goddamn rule book. You sitting there telling this man that it is the law, which is a lie, that it is the law for you to deny a patient health care because you don't like what they're wearing. Because what they're wearing is offensive to you. So you can deny me. What law states that? What federal law states that, ma'am? What state law states that? Where? See, these are the sickos. The sycophants. See, she one of them types that sit on her phone at night and scroll up and down TikTok all fucking night, listening to TikTok videos. Tell her how evil Trump is and how evil Trump and Elon Musk is and how they got this evil, diabolical plan to wipe out humanity. Oh my God. That's what she doing. She's sitting at home, drinking Casamigos in the bed, scrolling up and down TikTok, watching conspiracy videos about Elon Musk and Trump and what MAGA really means and MAGA, when you spell it out and when you really put the correct definition to it, it really means this. And they're really going to do this to us. And they really have this installed for us. And because Trump is really the Antichrist. And because Elon is and did she come to work the next goddamn day and treat people like that? You people are using your mind. You people are losing your goddamn mind. Go have some water. You know water, water just doesn't quench your thirst. You know, when you hyper and you excited, it's best to drink water. Water will calm you down. Mm-hmm. You know, a good bottle of water will get you to calm down and get you to start thinking. Let me shut up and think like this woman should have done. Like she should have done. Hey, Shonda, good afternoon. Good to see you. She says, as someone who worked on healthcare 2 decades, that video is deplorable. She definitely needs to be fired and reported to the state licensing board. Absolutely, Shonda. Shout out to you and great to see you. I always appreciate your support. Marcel B says, I'm projecting hard. Projecting what? What am I projecting? Do you want to see the video again? Let's play the video again. What am I projecting? What am I projecting, Marcel? Let me know, sir. Let me know. Rashawn Kessler in the building. What up, Rashawn? Salute. Running Warrior in the building. What up, Running Warrior? Salute. What up, JD? Shout out to JD 1975 in the building. Salute. Let's go back to the video. I'm looking for my fair use. I'm looking for the fair use. Y'all give me 1 second. Here we go. Now let's watch this video again. And you tell me, projecting. This is projecting. This is projecting, huh? Okay.
I want you to get the hell out of my office right now. You can't do this. I don't care about you filming. Like I told you, I'm not seeing you. I am not. Take that ridiculous head off if you want to be seen like that. Keep recording, baby. Keep recording. I don't care about her recording. Listen to this. Hey. What's insane is you come in my office. I have the right not to see you. The right. Yes. Read the laws that just passed, honey. Take the ridiculous head off if you want me to see. No. Okay, well, he can be sick. He can stay sick. He can remain sick. You in that recording can get the hell out too.
You did not talk to my wife like that.
Sit down. Who you think?
Do y'all hold on? Let me finish playing it. Let me just finish playing it. This is out of control. Let me start it over and just let it play all the way through. Because we got somebody who like to come in my chat room and gaslight, telling me that I'm projecting. Look at this.
Right now. You can't do this. I don't care about you filming. Like I told you, I'm not seeing you. I am not. Take that ridiculous head off if you want to be seen like that.
Keep recording, baby. Keep recording.
I don't care about her recording.
Listen to this. Hey.
What's insane is you come in my office. I have the right not to see you.
The right.
Yes. Read the laws that just passed, honey. Take the ridiculous head off if you want me to see. No. Okay, well, he can be sick. He can stay sick. He can remain sick. You in that recording can get the hell out too.
You did not talk to my wife like that.
Sit down. Who you think you is? That you think that you got that head off? You somebody? I'm somebody. You need me. I don't need you. I don't need you.
You just put your hands on me. That's a lawsuit.
No,
that's a lawsuit. You gonna see me when I come in here. I got insurance. I'll pay for my insurance. And you go see me. Or you go and get someone else and tell them to come and see me.
Let's get this clear. You want me to touch on you when you want me to touch on you. You want me to see you, don't you? I'm gonna have to touch you then, right? Answer that. You want me to see you? You want me to touch you?
Projecting what? Projecting what? Shout out to T Church in the building. Salute. What up, Link? Thomas K says, get her ass sued immediately. Immediately. Arthur War says, she big mad. Kamala lost. She's enraged. Yep. Hey, L'Oreal, good to see you, sis. Shout out to you. Another one of my lovely lady mods in the building. Good to see you. How you feeling? Javon says, she put hands on him like that. I don't condone violence, but if he swung, she'd get immediate attention. Facts. Facts. Purple Groovy. What's up, Purple Groovy? She had the nerve to tell that man that he can remain sick. Did you hear that? Automatic fire. Automatic fire. She told that man he can remain sick. That's a automatic indication that you don't need to be working with people. If something like that will come out of your mouth at any point, I don't give a goddamn how bad of a day you having. I don't care how overwhelmed you've gotten. I don't care how many patients you've seen. If you tell a patient that comes into your office that they can remain sick, you need to be fired and your practice needs to be shut down expeditiously. These are people who do not need to work with the public. These are people who does not need to work with the public. How do you tell a patient they can remain sick? I don't care. So if I go to the dentist and tell the dentist that I got a toothache, and because I walked in the office with a t-shirt on that they didn't like, they have the right. It is a law, according to this woman that we just saw in this video, that it is law. She has the right to deny me care. What is going on in this world? What is going on in this world? She said she has the right because he had on a MAGA hat that she has the right that he could stay sick. What if this man would have went home that same night? What if that man would have went home and died? This is what I mean by the lack of empathy for people. See, if you don't like people, you don't need to work around people. If you're not empathetic to people, right? If you lack empathy, you don't need to work with nobody. You don't need to work with people. You don't need to work for people. People who have caring, loving, nurturing spirits should be in the medical field. If you don't have a caring, loving, or nurturing spirit, you should not, I repeat, you should not work in the medical field. Period. If you do not care about the safety of people who are getting wrongfully abused, people who are getting hurt, if you do not have a heart for things like that happen to people, you should not be a police officer. Okay? If you don't care about that old woman house getting broken into, you should not be a police officer. Okay? Don't go be no cop because it's easy to be a cop. But you scared to return fire when somebody's shooting. You should not be a cop. See, this is all common sense. That's all we talking. Common sense. Common sense. Why are you working in customer service if you don't care about the service of the customer? It's common sense. You don't care about the service of the customer that comes in your store, but you work in customer service. Because they was only hiring for customer service, DS1. Shit, I got to pay my bills. So that's the only job in the world? Customer service? That's the only job in the world? You're going to go and do a job that you know you don't like, because you know you don't like people, but you're going to go do it for money. And then wondering why Trump is offering to buy you sick people out just to get you out the way. Just to get you out the way. Y'all don't understand how that works. What up, Paul? Welcome back. Shout out to Paul in the building. Hey, Roxanne. Diversity, inclusion, and delusion. Shout out to my man Bucket. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that super chat, man. He said it's over, DS1. Hippocratic oath is serious. They don't know that link. They don't understand that. They don't understand that. Lady lose her license for that and probably did. I believe she did. I hope she did, because the video was viral. Yes, common sense is not that common. Totally agree, sir. Cynical says if you can't stand people, you should develop some entrepreneurial skills and try to work for yourself. Exactly. Exactly, Cynical. But guess what? Sin? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what some of those entrepreneurial skills are going to have to be? Huh? And I think you know the answer to it. I'm just being funny. Some of those entrepreneurial skills is you're going to have to learn how to work around people. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you're still going to have to go out and know how to network and learn how to be around people and talk to people. Because how would you get contracts? How would you get work? You still have to have people skills. Tell them again, Sin. Tell them again. You still got to have people skills. If you want to make money, you have to have people skills, AKA soft skills. Thank you, Hussein. Soft skills. This is called, some of your soft skills are interpersonal communication, which a lot of people lack. Interpersonal communication. They don't know how to talk to people. They don't know how to gauge a person's energy and know how to talk to them, to keep things cordial and to keep things progressive. But this is psychology. Basic psychology, but it's psychology. I'm not going to come to a person with a frown on their face and speak to them in a high tone. I'm not going to come to a person who I know is already upset, right, and scream at them if I can see you're already upset. These are called people skills. These are skills that nurses and doctors and people who work in the medical field supposed to possess. These are skills that cannot be taught. Soft skills are skills that are developed through meeting milestones, psychological milestones. The hard skills are the skills that can be taught. You can't be taught how to talk to people. You got to get that nasty spirit out of you. You got to change your attitude. And sometimes your attitude will change when your perspective of what you're doing changes. Then your attitude changes. Then your tone changes. Then your tone changes. Because you're not looking at it from a rigid perspective. So you're not going to be rigid in your speech. You see? But it's obvious that this woman don't even care about that. She ready to throw her whole goddamn life away. This woman is ready to throw her whole life away and everything she worked hard for because of a goddamn MAGA hat. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Everything she accomplished, she's getting ready to throw it all away because of a MAGA hat. Shout out to George Floyd. Appreciate you, George Floyd. Appreciate that. I don't know what money is that, but I appreciate the 100. Appreciate that, George Floyd. That don't look like an American dollar sign. That looks like a whirlwind. So I don't know what that is, but salute to you and salute to wherever you from, man. I really appreciate you. He says they really don't know. They really don't know. What up, Club? Shout out to my man Club in the building. Club says exactly that darkness will ruin them. You see? See, I'm not doing this show to point out a woman acting crazy and all. No. This has something to do with you allowing ideology and political stance to affect how you treat people. You see? You see? This is why these people were called essential workers. Because we need you. The people need you. You're not just needed so a store could stay open. No. We need you because you are in charge of people's lives. You work in the medical field. You are in charge of people's lives. Do you understand the magnitude of that job? You're a nurse. You are the intermediary between life and death for some people, ma'am. Do you understand how serious you should take your goddamn job? And you worried about a hat. And you so concerned about the goddamn hat that she told this man, and we're going to play it again before we wrap it up. She told this man that he could stay sick. This is the shit Trump was talking about. How people who are working in the system, who are just squatting, who are doing nothing, who are hurting the system. You letting your political ideology get in the way of you helping someone. I would never do that because I'm not that type of person. Do you think if I saw a white man laying on a sidewalk, I'm going to just walk right past him and he's screaming for help? You think I'm going to just walk past him because he a white man? and he should have some white people to come help him. You know how dumb that sounds? I'm a human. I would stop if I was to see a dog laying on the side of the road dying. I don't like to see roadkill. If I see a human, I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to at least stop and call the police. I don't care if he's white. I don't care if he had on a MAGA hat. I don't care if he's a Trump supporter. I don't care if he's a Biden supporter. I don't care if he's a Kamala supporter. Shit, I don't care if he's gay, bisexual, or transgender. I'm a human. And I'm built a certain way. And there's certain shit I just can't walk past. Just somebody laying there just dying. Help me, I'm hurt. I'm just walk past like, wow, he's hurt, and just keep walking. She basically told this man that she don't care if he dies. She told him he could stay sick. She don't even know what the man is sick with. He told him he could stay sick. When you let ideology rule over your humanity, this is a perfect example, man, of a zealot. Of a zealot. This is crazy, man. So we're going to play this one more time, and then we're going to wrap up the show. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that came through. Like I said, we're going to play this one more time, and then we're going to wrap up the show. Support the show. Double tap your screens. Double tap y'all screens. Let's hit the like button, y'all. Let's make sure the likes are up before we get up out of here. Let's make sure the likes are up before we get up out of here. Once again, shout out to this channel. It's a couples channel. Shout out to them. Brian and Jasmine, I believe. Shout out to them. I appreciate y'all for this video. Let me find my fair use claim, and then we're gonna watch this again, y'all. This is out of control, man. This is out of control. Shout out to John L in the building. What's up, John L? I see you in the building. Well, fair use, YouTube. Fair use.
Get the hell out of my office. Right now. You can't do this. I don't care about you filming. Like I told you, I'm not seeing you. I am not. Take that ridiculous hat off if you want to be seen by you.
Keep recording, baby. Keep recording.
I don't care about her recording.
Listen to the name.
What's insane is you come in my office. I have the right not to see you.
The right.
Yes.
The
Read the
right.
laws that just passed, honey. Take the ridiculous hat off if you want me to see. No. Okay, well, he can be sick. He can stay sick. He can remain sick. You in that recording can get the hell out too.
You do not talk to my wife like that.
Sit down. Who you think you is? That you think that you got that hat on? You somebody? I'm somebody. You need me. I don't need you. I don't need
You
you.
just put your hands on me, that's a lawsuit.
No,
That's a lawsuit. You can see me when I come in here. I got insurance. I'll pay for my insurance. And you go see me. Or you go and get someone else and tell them to come and see me.
Let's get this clear. You want me to touch on you when you want me to touch on you. You want me to see you, don't you? I'm gonna have to touch you then, right? Answer that. You want me to see you? You want me to touch you?
There you go. Cynical says she went to school for this. There you go. There you go. Purple Groovy says she threw first, do no harm right out of the window. She also said that he could stay sick. Wow. She don't need no job anywhere else. She spent many hours studying, so she had that job. What up, Auntie? Shout out to Ant in the building. Salute. See what's going on, bro? All of this over a MAGA hat. So she literally threw her Hippocratic oath out the window. Sure did. Because of a MAGA hat. Because of a MAGA hat. And everything that man said to her was correct. She gonna tell him to sit down, that he don't run her because he have on a MAGA hat. You see how sick in the mind she is? You see, she really believes all of the bullshit that the Democratic Party threw out about Donald Trump. And people who like Trump. She's believed this. That now she's getting ready to lose everything she worked for. Everything she worked for. Because she don't like Donald Trump. She don't like Donald Trump. This is sad. And these are the people Trump was saying that we're going to get out of the system. We're going to get these people like her need to go. You need to go. Go work at a toy store. And you might not need to work there because you probably don't like kids. Your ass need to go and go work at Amazon. Go work in a factory. Go work at Amazon. Shout out to NT. Appreciate you, bro. But Trump is the evil one. Appreciate that super chat, fam. Shout out to everyone for coming through. Like I said, we will be back right here at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who sent a donation. It is very much appreciated. Welcome, New York Nikki, for becoming a new member. Shout out to my man Bucket once again. Shout out to George Floyd. Like I said, I don't know what country you from, but I appreciate the 100. Salute to you. And shout out to my man Auntie. Shout out to everyone for pulling up. Salute to my lovely lady mods for always coming through and holding it down. Happy Valentine's Day, ladies. Happy Valentine's Day. Y'all enjoy y'all day as much as possible. We will be back here 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all don't miss it. I got another one, a good one in store for y'all. So y'all stay tuned. Be back here 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all set y'all bell notifications. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And I'm going to catch y'all at 3. Peace.